Welcome you back into Dwyer Field for Game 3 of Saturday's edition of the Mason Youth Football Grimes Bowl. You're in the 2025 edition. I'm Daniel Panetti, joined alongside Isaac Fargo, bringing you the third grade edition of today's game. As the Mason Comets will be taking on Lebanon and some new opponents for Mason today here at Dwyer Field. As this is very good Mason Comet team led by quarterback Zane Lawson, number 2 Kingston Johnson Spikes. This team had a very good showing last year at the Grimes Bowl, looking to repeat those same stats.
Yeah, this Comet team's definitely very talented, and we've seen two different stories in the first two age groups. K through first was kind of a Comet showdown. It was a good game for Mason. They won 18-0, and then the second game, the Comets actually got taken down by the Trojans. They lost 7-0 in kind of a defensive showdown. So we'll see what this game entails. Kind of a different formation here in third grade.
A shotgun snap handed off to number 12 of Lebanon. He's taken down by 2 Comet defenders after a short little gain. Comet's able to get a nice little stop there. 15, Cormac Patel in there on the tackle. After that play, it'll make it second and about medium. Second and about 7. Lebanon lined up in the shotgun we've seen many times today. Quarterback number 3 as well as number 12 in the backfield to his left. 3 receivers to the right side. Wonder if we might see some passing. It's going to be a direct run. He runs into some Comet defenders. That's number 0, Zane Lawson. Let's send it down to the field for some player introductions.
My name is Tate. I'm running back in corner. My favorite football player, Jefferson. My name is Lincoln Hung. My position is linebacker and wingback, and my favorite NFL team is Bengals. My name is Henrik. I play linebacker, lineman, and my favorite football player is Patrick Mahomes. My name's East. I play lineman, and my favorite player is Patrick Mahomes. My name's Luke Nettle. I play running back and corner. My favorite football player is Jared Goff. My name is Kareem. My favorite NFL is Bengals. And I play one back.
Hi, my name is Reckon Sparks. My position is linebacker and quarterback. My favorite NFL player is Jamar Chase.
My name is Chase. And my position is offensive guard and defensive tackle. My favorite player is Jamar Chase.
Hi, my name is Colton, and I'm center and end. And my favorite player is Patrick Mahomes.
My name is Joe Batista. I play wingback and linebacker. And my favorite player is Lamar Jackson.
My name is Keelan, and I play defense and offense line. And my number is 18, and I like Saquon Barkley.
Hi, my name is Bianca. My position is safety and wide receiver. And my favorite football player is the Bengals.
My name is Elijah. My favorite NFL player is Justin Jefferson. My position, I'm running back and safety. My name is LaShawn. My favorite player is Joe Burrow, and my number is 29. My name is Cameron, and I play defense, and my favorite player is me. My name is Jackson, and I play a tight end and defensive end. And my favorite team is the Cincinnati Bengals.
We welcome you back after some of those player introductions. Comets have the ball inside Lebanon territory. Had a fumble, almost a scare of turning the ball over. I mentioned with some of the player introductions, looks like there may have been a miscue. Kid said his favorite NFL player is the Bengals.
Yeah, I mean, I heard a couple that was favorite player, Patrick Mahomes, and I don't know if
living in Cincinnati, you know.
my favorite team's the Bengals, but I love Mahomes. It's kind of a weird sentence.
It'd be a direct snap to Zane Lawson, cuts it towards the left side. He has room. Can he get in towards the 5? And he's finally taken down inside the 5-yard line. We saw many runs like that last year from 0. Zane Lawson now puts the Comets within striking range.
What a play here. Kind of a nifty runner here. The spin move, or the juke move actually. Takes it to the outside. Great speed. Fumbles it, but it doesn't matter, out of bounds. You can just tell that this skill that this Comet team has is going to be tough on this Lebanon team.
So the Comets with a big chance to strike here early on their first drive. Ball placed inside the 5-yard line, looks to be around the 4. Lawson in the backfield in the shotgun with Kingston Johnson. Spikes out. He now motions him to the outside. Spikes is alone. And a whistle is going to be blown. Flag on the play. It's going to be offsides on Lebanon.
Yeah, that's something the Comets are definitely going to take advantage of. Yeah, it just looks like a little bit of a jumped a little bit before the snap. The Comets will definitely take it. But Johnson Spikes, looking at number 2, he's definitely the guy to watch out for. He's going to be on the outside, motioning, as we saw in that last play, and you can see him under center.
And we look at Zane Lawson. When he caught that ball, I don't know if it's just because of the whistle, he caught it looking like he was maybe looking to throw. So here, with the ball inside the 5, wonder if we might see it. As that ball is taken, it's going to be close. And touchdown. Comets get in. They strike on their first possession of the game. It's 6-0. Kingston Johnson Spikes.
Yeah, Johnson Spikes taking it in. Had to fight really at the goal line there. Good blocking there from the Comets. The ball just barely got over the pylon there. But a good start for this 3rd grade Mason Comets team. As we said last year, they had a great year, highly anticipated this year.
So they'll line up for the extra point. Bring a man in motion. It's going to be a jet sweep. Number 10, Semick. And he's brought down. Nice pursuit from the Lebanon defense there on the outside. Does a great job of containing there on that, that outside corner kind of area. So the Comets, they do get 6 as they have the lead here early.
Yeah, the Comets taking care of business on the offense and defensive end. Was pretty shaky there. He had a couple of fumbles, but they ended up getting back into the end zone. Really because of Lawson's shiftiness as a quarterback. That's something you always love to see. But, yeah, we've seen from Lebanon and especially the Comets, we've seen a lot of outside movement, cueing that there could be a pass in this game right here. We haven't seen one so far. We're not expecting one, but we'll see if the Lebanon Warriors decide to bring it out here.
So it'll be first down for Lebanon. We're not able to score on their last try. We'll see what this one entails. In the shotgun, number 3 rolls out to the left side, being chased by 3 Comet defenders, breaks off a tackle, and has to just dive forward to get any sort of forward movement at all. Number 9, Weston Mann in there.
Alan Bowen here on the outside. He had a really good chance right there, but just a couple tackles, but still back to the line of scrimmage. Still good defense. This Comet team is all over the place right now. Pretty much all the guys you saw on the offensive end have been on this defensive end.
So it'll now be 2nd and 10 in the shotgun, running back to his left. He's going to look to throw, fires towards the outside, a little bit of a screen. He's brought down very quickly. Comets were all over in number 10, Ty Semick in there on the tackle, as well as Nathan Joyner, number 85 as well.
And something different we're seeing in third grade here is there's not a lot of coaches on the field. It's more player-driven to see. It's pretty much just subs and sometimes little formations when it comes to getting guys in the right position. But third grade, about your third year that you're going to play organized football. So it's about the year where you start to figure things out on the field with your fellow teammates. It's a third down long here.
Yeah, you see the coaches, just one on the field for each team and both standing pretty far back. Coach about 15 yards back from the offense. Number 3 looking to throw once more. Has to evade a tackler, now takes it down. He's going to run, gets some positive yards. Won't have enough for the first down, but he gets around to the 41.
Yeah, look to pass, as we said right here. We thought he was going to let it go. Possibly could have if they didn't have comments in his face. Good run here. Lowering the shoulder, getting a couple more yards. Nathan Jointer was the one that got him down. A 4th and short. Looks like Lebanon will go for it here.
And Joyner is one of those big names on this defensive group for the Comets. He's already made some nice plays today. 4th and about 3 or 4 for Lebanon. Try and take it up the middle. They're not going to get there. The Comets make a big stop on 4th down in Lebanon territory. So the Comets will take back over. The ball spotted at the Lebanon 42.
Yeah, good play there from the Comets. Getting it done on the defensive end. There's a little run up the middle. Definitely an easy way to stop them. Not a lot of creativity there, but a lot of times you see from this Comet team, any way they can get points here, whether it's a touchdown or just even moving the ball down the field.
So we'll see what the Comets were able to drive down the field last time. Took a big run from Zane Lawson, number 0, and then Kingston Johnson Spikes was able to take it just a few yards, get it into the end zone. That's the formula the Comets have been using, this Comet team has been using the past few years. Is that, you could say 1-2 punch, but maybe 0-2 punch with those two big runners.
It'll be Mason's first time out of the game. We have 3 per half. Decide to use one here, about 9 minutes left in the half.
Center makes a long run to the ball. And here comes the Comets. Very good field position to work for them. So a wide receiver waits to the left, one and both short on each sides. Lawson takes the snap. He's going to look to throw. Has some time, now flushed out of the pocket. Has to roll to the right side. Now reverses again. What do you got, Lawson? He fumbles the ball. And Lebanon falls on top of it at the 33. One play and the Comets turn it over.
Yeah, it's just one of those plays where you haven't really been taught how to throw it away. So in that situation, it's just kind of playing tag, trying to get away from every defender, and Lawson just trying to do that. Ref got in the way a little bit. But good strip there from Lebanon to get the ball and to recover it. A big spot here for Lebanon.
And let's say the quarterback, number 3, making that strip sack of Lawson. So now, off of one play, it's a complete flip-flop for this Lebanon team. Now they get the ball with the best field position they've had today inside the Comet 35.
Yeah, and you got to think with this situation, they're going to be going for it on 4th down every time. This is a spot where you really have to get 6, or it's not really what you're hoping for if you're Lebanon. It's not 6 or bust because there's about 7 minutes left in the half, so there's not too much pressure to score here. But this is a big spot, maybe the biggest spot Lebanon will have against this really good Mason team.
Heavy receiver look for Lebanon. 2 receivers on each side, 1 behind, 1 on each.
This formation.
Quarterback number 3, the lone player in the backfield. He's going to take it to the right side, looks to get some blockers, a mean stiff arm. He's down to the 30, breaks some tackles. He's near the first down marker, knocks over the chains. We'll see where they spot him. Just about a yard short.
Look at this replay. 1 down, 2 down. What a play. They're from Lebanon, getting to the outside, using the stiff arm. That's one of the first plays besides the juke that you really learn, because as we talked about earlier in the broadcast, the younger you are, the higher you want to tackle someone. But the lower you can block someone, the more that stiff arm won't be going against you.
Yes.
But good play there to start.
Stiff arm's not going to do a whole lot if you're going for the knees. That time the Comets caught stranded. 3 receivers to the left side, almost in an assembly line. Number 3 looks to throw the ball, has some time, fires, and it is caught at the 10. And he brings it to the 7. It went through the hands of a Comet defender. And there's the first big completion of the Grimes Bowl.
Oh, man. I mean, throws as far as he can, and a good throw at that. Squeezes it in between. I mean, Kingston Johnson Spikes, one of the more athletic guys on this Mason team, had a chance, went through his hands, and just a ginormous play. Lebanon, it just feels like ever since that play, that strip sack fumble, it's just been all Lebanon so far in this first quarter.
It's a lot of momentum going in the Lebanon direction. They line up in a very similar formation. 3 receivers to the right side. Going to be a handoff to number 12. He gets to around the 6. I'll make it 2nd down.
Number 12, Knox Zambone. Your ball carrier.
Zambone on the carry.
Number 8, Dakota Landers. Number 10,
5 minutes left in this first quarter.
There's 8 Dakota Landers in on the tackle for the Comets. Comets, they have a big chance to get a goal line stand here.
Yeah, this is where you get that turnover. You had a couple of chances so far trying to get the motion.
You send one in motion. Quarterback takes it, runs to the left side, trying to get towards the outside. There's another move. And he's finally taken down and around the 3. Lawson and Spikes both in there on the tackle.
It's just been number 3 for this Lebanon team that's just been dominating the Comets with that stiff arm. And on the outside, he's really controlled the pace of this game. 3rd down, you got to think you got 2 chances here from about the 3 for Lebanon to cash in here and tie this game and possibly even take the lead. Coach talking it over with his players. It's a big play for Lebanon. It's a Mason team that really showed out last year in this Grimes Bowl as 2nd graders, and they were supposed to be heavy favorites coming in this game, but Lebanon trying to do otherwise.
Gonna take it up the middle. And they're in. Touchdown, Lebanon.
Look at that. I mean, he could have been short with the spike from Brennan Bryce. We'll take another look here. Looks like there was a chance he was short. He extended the ball.
Nice job there to extend it and kind of keep control of it, too. Obviously, no reviews, but they're going to give him the touchdown there. So now Lebanon has a chance. If they can't convert here, still tied, so you're not really losing anything. But if you can get the extra point here, you're able to take the lead. Let's take one more look at this. A direct snap. Price just tackled Lawson there. I mean, that's right on the line.
Yeah, it's a close look. If you ask me, I think in third grade football up until high school, I'd give that a touchdown. But if we're looking at really nitpicky rules, actually with the extension of that ball, it wasn't at the line, but it was close.
And they're not going to get the extra point. Comet's able to get a stop. So we're going to continue this game tied up 6-all. As the Comet offense will come back on with 2 minutes left, looking to correct that catastrophe of a one-play drive that they just came off of.
Yeah, you got to think that wasn't a great play, and that was a play that might have took the momentum away. But that's a good learning opportunity for these players, getting that big of a loss and understanding that you can throw the ball away. It's kind of a high-level play, especially for third graders, but it's something that you're going to have to learn. It's a good opportunity learning it now than in a game that really matters. So at the 50 here, whoa.
With the little time, Comets look like they'll get the ball at the 50.
Pass.
Spikes, or he's going to look for a throw. What a throw, but just over the reaching hands of what looked like his tight end, number 85, Nathan Joyner. He had the couple of steps, and Lawson, a pretty solid ball, just a step in front.
Yeah, I think a really good ball, really tough catch to have over the shoulder, but put it right in the breadbasket was Lawson. That's 2 throws that we've seen out of the 2 attempts that are really quality. That ball's down on the ground, and Lebanon looks to have it again.
Another turnover for the Comets with just under 40 seconds. And Lawson just unable to get it. Number 4 for Lebanon, fighting for it. And the offensive mistakes coming to bite the Mason Comets. So we'll see if they just call it.
They're going to call a timeout.
Yeah.
It's going to be for Lebanon. Obviously, they're trying to get this quick score. 22 seconds. You wouldn't expect that. You would hope that the Comets don't give up a huge play here. But again, Lawson, you got to feel bad. Such a good player. He's made some good throws, but he's had 2 fumbles today, which have been proven costly for this Comet team. Good thing is on that fumble, there was about 30 seconds left in the half, so the odds of the Comets scoring are not super high. It's not a super high stress environment situation. But overall, it's still a tie game. You still have another half to play, so Lawson just has to throw that in the rear view and worry about the next play.
Yeah, and the good part about it going into the second half, pending this drive, is that you're not under right now. You still have this tie game. You're able to go in. The Comets, they will start with the football in the second half, so you can put that little bit of a half. You're lost, and you did have some very good runs, especially on that touchdown drive, getting it all the way down to the 2. But you're able to go into the second half, put that behind you, and go out and have a great second half of football. But right now, big point for the Comets is just get a stop on this maybe 1, maybe 2 plays. You got to think in that huddle that the coach for Lebanon is maybe putting together a two play call. Being like, we're going to run this, and then we're going to run this directly after. It's going to be wide receiver screen to the left side. Number 10 is there, and a nice tackle there on the corner. And that's looked to be Zane Lawson making up for it with a big open field tackle.
It's good football right there. Good pass, good catch, and good tackle.
Lebanon trying to get one more play off as the clock starts to expire. They do get it off, throws it over the middle. It's tipped up in the air and incomplete. So that is going to do it for the first half. It's a great game of football we have so far today. Here it's a third grade game, Mason Comets versus Lebanon, tied at 6 as we head into halftime.
We'll get started again here in about 5 minutes.
pera con la papaya.
Hi, my name is Jen, and I'm the founder of Boxful. I created Boxful out of love for a friend. During COVID, a close friend of mine lost her mom, and as were the times you couldn't really get on planes or attend funerals. I sent her flowers because you send flowers, but it felt empty and not personal enough. And I'm a hugger, and had I been there, I would hug her. So I was looking for any gifts hug-related and didn't really come across anything until I saw a teddy bear with long arms, and I thought maybe I could send her a bear hug. So I attached the arms to the box flaps. I wrote a little note about how I wished I could be in the box to hug her, but since I couldn't, to hug this bear instead. It got such a great response, and she obviously felt loved. And I thought, maybe there are other people looking for a thoughtful option other than flowers. For me and with Boxful, it's really important that we have this opportunity to connect people across the country, across the world, in happy moments and sad moments, when you can't be there in person, to comfort and hug the ones you love.
How you doing?
Hey, Mason.
Hey, Mason.
Thank you.
A place to make my own. A place that I call home. This place that I call home.
Have you ever helped a fellow veteran?
Yes. I do my best reaching out to my brothers and sisters in arms.
Have you ever asked for help yourself?
Most of us, we're not gonna admit that we need to help.
You don't have someone to kind of help you guide those thoughts. It can be really bad.
It's just a beautiful space when someone can trust you and say, listen, I need help.
Come on. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
All right, I'm in the house.
Okay, what do you see?
Nothing yet. Hold on. I think I just heard something. I'm heading upstairs.
Okay, I am almost there.
I'm in the bedroom.
Okay.
Oh, shit. It's not here.
What?
The gun's not here.
What do you mean? Where is it?
Cameron? Are you in there? Open the door. Cam! Come on, Cameron.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way. My kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
All right, our first item of business is a presentation, which is a swearing in of a new officer.
A Frisson Mayor with Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus.
Merry Christmas. Brings it himself inside the 10. Touchdown, Marymount. From the top of the key, Anna Habra ties the score.
I welcome you back into Dwyer Field for the second half of this third grade edition of the Mason Youth Football Grimes Bowl. It is day one of this amazing football weekend here in Mason, Ohio. Mason Comets and Lebanon both tied at 6. Isaac, we look at this game. It's been a bit of an offensive showcase, along with some pretty bad turnovers for the Mason offense.
Yeah, you know, the Comets have had an all right game. The Lebanon has had good defensive stops, especially late in the first half. Zion Lawson has had 2 fumbles as the quarterback, but we know he's had a couple good throws. We've seen 2 really good throws from both quarterbacks today, so it should be a really good second half, and I'm expecting definitely a high-scoring offensive performance from both teams.
So the Comets now come up to the ball. Lawson alone in the backfield. Kingston Johnson spikes over to his right. Now comes in motion. It's going to be a jet sweep. Spikes going to get it. Makes a nice move on the juke and gets down to around the 35, right at the line of scrimmage.
Definitely a good move there, but just so many Lebanon Warriors coming in, making that play.
There's Myers in on the tackle for Lebanon. Comets still in a pretty good spot in this game. You're still having that tie game. It's like starting a new game, both teams starting at 0. It's just win this half and you win the football game. Comets come up to it, second and about 10. Johnson spikes, motions over to the left side, 2 receivers out left. Now comes in, music starts playing during the snap as Lawson is taken down in the backfield. Looked like a fake of what we just saw on first down.
A fake end around. Something I want to mention, shout out to the coaching staff of this Mason team. One of the assistants, Tyler Dalton, one of the state champions for Mason baseball a couple years back. He would like to say that he was the pinch runner of the team, but he was a football star, I'll say that much.
Johnson spikes, gets out to the right side, trying to find some room. He's out to the 36, and the Lebanon defense making a great stand here to start the second half, keeping Johnson spikes in check. That's going to make it 4th down. Look at this replay. Spikes got an incredible block out there on the right side from his receiver. It's just about 5 different Lebanon defenders able to clash right out there to the end and get him down.
Looks like the Comets, you would think they'd go for it, but against this Lebanon team,
look at
a little hold onto the face mask there. Definitely could have been called. You don't really see a lot besides holding and offsides and some false starts, but Comets look like they're going to go here on 4th and 9.
4th and 9, it's a risky play call. Spikes out towards the left side. He's going to throw it out to Spikes. He looks to take it. Has to make some moves. Breaks out towards the left. Can he get enough? Out to the 45, to the 50. Johnson Spikes stays in bounds. What a play. Number 2 takes it all the way. Touchdown, Comets.
Wow, and what a play. It's just a screen, nothing too crazy, nothing that you would think could get 9 yards, but he got 9 and really got to the sideline quick, showing off that speed. Johnson spikes another look right here. Looks like he assessed the situation a lot of Maroon. Got to the outside, looked like he could have went out of bounds here right off that tackle, but it stays in bounds. Really close to that line, but I think Spikes stayed in.
That left foot was teetering off, but what a play there from the running back, Kingston Johnson. Spikes showing that breakaway speed that we saw from him last year and a few times today. Comets, after what looks like a very stalling of a drive, having the risky play call of going it on 4th down, and it works out beautifully. And now the Comets a chance to add on an extra 1.
Another conversion here. This is a big conversion, something a little underrated. If you can get this, you're in a big advantage over your opponent, even if they do score a touchdown.
He's going to fire it for the end zone. Incomplete. Was looking for 85, Nathan Joyner, second time today that Joyner has been the target.
Another really good throw there from Lawson, but Joyner just couldn't get it to haul in. Kind of a tough throw over the shoulder, going to the opposite shoulder. It's a tough catch, but nonetheless, Comets get the touchdown. They're up top. They just have to lean on that defense to get this win. 15 minutes remaining in the game.
So the Comets get the huge breakaway play that they were looking for. And now this ball is going to go back to Lebanon, trying to do what the Comets just did and tie this game back up.
Shadow Rovers on the music, especially second and third grade games. They definitely got the guys pumped up down there. I know they got me pumped up here in the booth.
Hope we can give a little bit of firepower to this Mason defense. Get a big stop here.
2010 classic, Pump Up the Jam right here playing.
Some good music knowledge right there. First down, 3 receivers to the left side. Fakes the throw. Another stiff arm, and he bowls over a Comet defender to be number 1 for the Comets. Did able to get him down, Kellen Bauer.
No regard for human life. Going down there, giving him the stiff arm, and then lowering the shoulder. Good tackle, though, from Bowen. But, man, I mean, to see a quarterback look over there to pass and then go over there and lower the shoulder.
Been an aggressive runner today, who's also been able to showcase the arm a little bit. Brings the receiver in motion, now hands it off to number 1. And how about that on the outside? He's fired up. Number 9, Wesson Mann, came flying off the edge. And there's a huge play for the Comets defensively.
Yeah, first time we've heard his name today. It's a big stop on the sideline. Just look at the knowledge to get off the block and then wrap up low. Huge play.
You can see him fired up after that. It looks like he may have been trying to do one of those, jumping up from being on the floor.
Look at those cleats down there from 23 for Lebanon. A little bit of USA themed with the socks and the cleats. We've talked a little bit about the cleats out here today, but so far I'd say that takes the crown for what I'd wear, at least in third grade.
You gotta think the cleat game's only gonna be getting better as we go down the line today. Receiver comes in motion. Now comes back. It's gonna be an end around. Trying to find some room. 3 Comet defenders are in there to bring him down. Joyner, one of the main guys in there to get that stop.
I mean, good design there from Lebanon, but again, the Comets are just going down there. Everyone is there waiting, and it looks like it's going to be a punt. We're going the other end. Mason gets a huge stop, and it's going to take a lot. Pretty much you think a turnover for Lebanon to come back and tie this game or possibly even win it.
And Mason has been a little careless with the football. We saw in the first half 2 fumbles from Zane Lawson. Did a much better job there on that last drive of keeping the ball security, but now knowing the situation that you're in defensively, you're the coach. You might be telling them, try and get a hand in there, try and get that ball loose.
Done it twice already today.
You think if you're Zane Lawson, that's probably one of the only things going through your mind is just if you have the ball, you better hold on to it.
Yeah, especially as a quarterback that runs as much as he does. He's got to be careful with his keeping the ball for his team. But, I mean, I don't see anything in giving the ball at Johnson spikes. so far. He's been the star of the show.
We'll see what the Comets do elect to do. It's not Johnson Spikes in the backfield. Lawson's going to take it himself. Tries to go up the middle. He's taken down around the 41.
Zane Lawson meets number 26, Maverick Wilkes.
Yeah, good defense there from Lebanon. They're going to need a quick 3-and-out with just about 10 minutes clock running.
So the Comets lose about 1 or 2 there on 2nd down.
Second and 11 for the Comets. See it they'll cook up here. Haven't seen Spike Johnson on the field really.
To be handoff, he runs into his own teammate. Is Bauer. There's a flag down. He's taken down by 3 Lebanon defenders in the backfield. And it's going to be a hold against the Comets, so either way, this play is going backwards.
Yeah, I mean, really lucky that the Comets didn't fumble that ball. Cormac Cortell and Bowen, as we talked about, they both got in the way of that handoff. But it's going to be a 3rd and forever here.
And that holding call will be declined.
Looks like the holding call will be declined after already getting a big stop on the play itself. It's going to be 3rd and a country mile for this Comet offense. 3rd and 16 is what they call it. Well, the Comets, they got about 70 yards on that touchdown. Still no Johnson Spikes.
Yeah, looking over at the 10, I don't really see anything over there.
He's going to take it himself with Lawson, and he trips up right around the 35. Had a little bit of room. Instead, a hand just catches him. Take another look at this. It's number 10. Just kind of gets a hand on the inside of the knee. The Comets are going to punt, so Lebanon does what they need to do on defense, and the offense will come back out.
Yeah, I mean, credit to Lebanon. They got plenty of time, 8 minutes to go. And all they got to do is score a touchdown and try and get that 2-point conversion. And they're looking really good. Clock's still running. So it'll just be under 8 minutes, as this could be the final drive of the game.
And looking at Lebanon, a touchdown ties it, and an extra point would give you the lead, depending on the time, could win it.
Yeah, the Comets got to be careful, keep everything in front of them.
Yeah, and we know the dual threat that this quarterback and just skill group in general can be. We've already seen them sling the pigskin a couple of times today. No receivers out for Lebanon. Number 1's just going to take it himself. Has a hole on the left side. He gets the first down right to the 49. There's a big play to start off the drive. And Lebanon is threatening to get in the Comet territory.
Yeah, and good play there again. You got to think number 1's going to be the guy you're going to have to stop. Going out on the field after an injury, Johnson Spikes back on the field as the safety. One of the best tacklers and most athletic guys on this 3rd grade team. It's there in the back of your screen.
A little bit of a high snap, has to find some room out to the right side. Stiff arm does work, tries another one. Oh, what a hit! Johnson Spikes comes in, gets low. The quarterback a little slow to get up, does seem to be moving all right.
Spikes, I mean, great hit here. Looking, he goes low. That's a good tackle. But it looks like he's got hand problems. He's reaching for his hand. He's around the 40, but it looks like he's going to play through a big game It's the Grimes Bowl, one of the biggest of the season, so a game that he's definitely going to want to play through.
Absolutely. You don't want to be taken out of your Grimes Bowl game. He gets a little bit of help from a coach. Yeah, it's that right hand. He seems to be kind of shaken up a little bit. But you got to think, if he's flying in and making plays like that, that shows how tough of a kid the Comets have. Bad snap. Gets it on a one hop. Now takes it out to the left side. He needs taken down 2 different Comets right there. Number 2. Johnson was there for that one. Brody Glosser as well.
Yeah, Johnson spikes still there.
See, a bad snap, was able to get a helpful bounce. And Johnson spikes just running right in there. Him and Glosser working well together. That makes it 2nd down and about 11 for this Lebanon team. We haven't seen them threatening to throw at all. It's been just direct snap runs, and that's what it is again. They get into Mason territory around the 48. Number 8, Dakota Landers is in there, as well as Nathan Joyner.
It's a situation here. It's definitely, you have to go for it here for Lebanon.
7 yard.
And it looks like
it'll only be 3rd down, actually. It'll be about 3rd down, it looks like.
Lebanon, for the past couple of plays, have been missing their quarterback, number 3. He now checks back in. So the potentiality of a pass can come back in.
It's a big play for Lebanon and just get some chunk yards.
3 receivers bunched together. It's 3rd down and about 7. High snap. Hands it off up the middle. Has some room to work. Gets past some Comet defenders. He's near the 1st down at around the 41. And he might just be a little bit short.
Marking him just short. This is going to be a big 4th down. You got to think, if you're the Comets, you get this 4th down stop, that's going to be about the game unless you fumble the ball.
You got to think this is the play of the game right here. It is 4th and 1. Maybe less than 1. They just need a little bit. Going through. And it looks like Lebanon got it.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think the difference in this game is number 7. Look right here. He gets the snap. No, looks like he just took it on his own. Good run there. I mean, anything you can get. It looks like just like a quarterback sneak.
Just push forward. You only need to get about a few inches there to get that 1st down, and they do it. So now Lebanon kind of in the attacking seats. Threatening to tie or potentially win this one. Ball spotted at the 40. Position players come running up. Lebanon has not put this ball in the air yet. Very bunched together formation. Looks like almost creating a wall for the quarterback. He now looks to throw, fires left side. It's through the hands of his receiver. Number 20 had 3 Comet defenders.
Yeah, that's something, if you're the Comets, you got to be cautious of. I mean, that's a play that they got right behind the Comets defenders. And if you're the safety of this Comet team, which right now looks like it's going to be Johnson Spikes, you got to be careful not to have anybody go behind you. Because the situation they get behind you, that's going to be a touchdown.
And with the running clock that the Grimes Bowl has, that now sitting at 2 minutes, you know, a touchdown here would almost do it.
What an exciting game this is. We got the ball at the 41-yard line. Lebanon needs to score a touchdown to tie, can even get a conversion to win it. And then for the Comets, all they need is a stop.
Lebanon calls another timeout. That's what stops the clock, sitting at 2 minutes. Lebanon has not had that huge play yet today. They've been more of a just drive down the field, take your time with it. It's in about 40 yards from the end zone.
Yeah, I'll tell you this much: if Lebanon's going to want to win this game, they're going to have to have at least one, maybe even two big plays.
So let's see what we have coming out of the timeout. It'll be 2nd down and 10 after the incompletion. 3 wide receivers to the left side. Very similar formation to what we just saw. It's going to be a handoff to 12. He breaks through to the left side. He has some room out to the 30. Breaks free to 20, 15, and he's brought down inside the 10.
Oh, and that's a big play.
Kingston Johnson Spikes saves the touchdown with 1:40 left to go.
But what a play. Look at the blocking on the outside. Just a free lane. Johnson Spikes caught him at the last moment. Kind of a great tackle there. Good job holding on to the ball after. Oh, man, it's going to be close.
Takes the snap, now rolls out to the right side. He's going to take it himself. Gets to the 10, to the 5, and he's pushed out of bounds. Number 15, Cormac Cattell, and Isaac. Well, this is one of the biggest nail-biter games we've seen so far. We've seen some pretty good games so far today. But so far, this one competitive from start to finish.
Yeah, and this is it. And if you're the Comets, if you give up a touchdown, there's no chance you win the game.
So from the 5, they're going to hand it off. 12 looking, and he's taken down.
This is going to come down to the last time versus downs. There's about 40 seconds left. 3rd down. There's only going to be 2 plays, and then we have time for 2 plays.
It looks like they might still have a timeout, so you think if you're not able to get in on this play, you got to go quickly. You would burn your timeout right here. We go, rolls out to the right side, 1 man to beat, and he's taken down. Number 1, Kellen Bowers makes a huge play. The clock continues rolling.
Oh, they don't have a timeout. 2, 1, doesn't get it off.
We'll see if they maybe give him one last play.
Doesn't look
That's
like
going to do it. The Comets make a huge goal line stand. Right there at the end, it takes number 1, Kellen Bowers, making a huge tackle there at the end.
I mean, yeah, what a game, as you said. Lebanon wasted all their timeouts remaining, and it ended up being the Comets that got the goal line stand to win it.
What an incredible game. Kingston Johnson Spikes has a huge touchdown here on this replay on a 4th and 9. Zane Lawson, a nice game at the quarterback position. And, of course, Kellen Bowers making the game-saving tackle. That does it here for Game 3 of the Grimes Bowl here this Saturday. Comets, a 12-6 victory.